Introduction: Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, primarily developed by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, has permeated the fabric of modern life, offering profound insights into the human condition. The foundational tenets of Stoicism emphasize rationality and assert that virtue, such as wisdom, is happiness, and judgment should be based on behavior, rather than words. This philosophy teaches that the path to eudaimonia, or a flourishing life, is through control over one's responses to external events, a concept that is increasingly relevant in today's fast-paced and often overwhelming world. The resurgence of interest in Stoicism can be attributed to its practical application in everyday life. It serves as a tool for self-improvement and resilience in the face of adversity. Stoic principles help individuals focus on what they can control, letting go of concerns outside their influence, thereby fostering a state of inner peace and stability. The ideas of Stoicism are particularly applicable in contemporary contexts such as professional development, mental health, and personal relationships, where emotional intelligence and self-regulation are highly prized. This exploration of Stoicism will unfold across 4 key themes. Each section will delve into aspects of Stoicism that teach us how to endure pain or hardship with perseverance and resilience. We will examine how Stoicism equips us to transform our emotional landscape by understanding and redefining our responses to life's challenges. Additionally, we will discuss the Stoic practice of gratitude and simplicity, which guides one to appreciate the present and live a life of contentment. Lastly, we will confront the Stoic perspective on mortality and the transient nature of existence, which encourages a humble acceptance of life's ultimate limits. By engaging deeply with these principles, this text aims to provide not only a theoretical understanding of Stoicism, but also practical strategies that readers can apply to cultivate a calm, composed, and purposeful life. Through this, we shall see why Stoicism has endured through millennia and how it continues to offer significant, transformative insights that are both ancient and urgently contemporary. 1. Self-control and emotional resilience. Stoicism teaches that self-control is at the core of emotional resilience. The Stoic philosophers, like Epictetus and Seneca, believed that the ability to govern one's reactions to external circumstances is what defines freedom. They argued that emotions themselves are not inherently harmful. Rather, it is our uncontrolled reactions to these emotions that can lead to negative outcomes. By cultivating a Stoic mindset, individuals can develop a robust mental framework that stands firm in the face of life's ups and downs. A central concept in Stoicism is the differentiation between what we can control and what we cannot. Stoics maintain that we should focus our energy only on the things that are within our power, our own thoughts, behaviors, and reactions. This perspective is encapsulated in the famous Stoic maxim: some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. Accepting this division enables a person to remain calm and composed, even in tumultuous situations, thereby enhancing their capacity for rational decision-making. Furthermore, Stoicism offers practical techniques for building emotional resilience. One such practice is the premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum, which involves visualizing potential negative events to prepare oneself emotionally and mentally. This exercise is not about pessimism. Instead, it is a strategy to reduce the impact of negative events when they do occur, and to appreciate the positive aspects of one's life more deeply. Another powerful Stoic tool is the practice of objective representation, fantasia kataleptike, which encourages seeing things as they truly are, without adding subjective interpretation. This helps in reducing emotional responses such as anger and disappointment when expectations are not met. By integrating these Stoic practices into daily life, individuals can achieve greater emotional stability. They become adept at handling stress and adversity, leading to improved well-being and a more fulfilling life. This section of our exploration into Stoicism reveals how ancient wisdom can be applied to modern challenges, teaching us the art of maintaining inner peace in a chaotic world. 2. Perception and reframing. Adversity. Stoicism provides a unique approach to handling adversity by encouraging a shift in perception. This philosophy asserts that it is not the events themselves that disturb people, but rather the views they take of them. By adopting a Stoic perspective, individuals can transform their understanding of setbacks, seeing them not as misfortunes, but as opportunities for personal growth and character development. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously wrote in his Meditations that the obstacle on the path becomes the way. This concept, known as the obstacle is the way philosophy, suggests that every challenge presents a chance to practice virtues such as patience, resilience, and fortitude. For example, if one is faced with a difficult colleague at work, instead of reacting with frustration or avoidance, a Stoic would see this as a perfect opportunity to practice patience and understanding. Another Stoic practice related to reframing adversity is the concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This idea encourages an embrace of life as it happens, including all forms of suffering and loss, as necessary parts of the universal order. By loving what fate brings, we align ourselves with reality and reduce our suffering from resistance to what is beyond our control. Nietzsche, who was heavily influenced by Stoic philosophy, adopted this concept, advocating for a life lived in full acceptance of all experiences, whether perceived as good or bad. Furthermore, Stoics use the technique of voluntary discomfort. By deliberately placing themselves in uncomfortable situations, such as taking cold showers or fasting, they develop a greater tolerance for discomfort. This practice not only prepares one for unforeseen hardships, but also helps in appreciating everyday comforts. By altering our perception of adversity, we not only cope with challenges more effectively, but also cultivate a sense of contentment and resilience. Through these Stoic teachings, we learn that reframing our experiences is not just about enduring hardship, but about transforming our encounters with adversity into meaningful lessons. This powerful shift in perspective can profoundly change how we live and interact with the world, making us more robust and adaptable in the face of life's inevitable struggles. The practice of gratitude and simplicity. Stoicism promotes the practice of gratitude and simplicity as essential components of a contented life. By focusing on what they have rather than what they lack, Stoics cultivate a mindset of abundance, which can significantly enhance overall well-being and satisfaction. This philosophical approach also encourages simplicity in lifestyle, arguing that true happiness comes from internal virtues rather than external possessions. A Stoic exercises gratitude by regularly reflecting on the things they appreciate in life. This could be as simple as acknowledging the comfort of a home, the company of friends, or even the basic privilege of life itself. Seneca, one of the leading figures in Roman Stoicism, suggested that reflecting on one's blessings can diminish the impact of desires and aversions, leading to a more tranquil life. He advocated for daily meditations on things for which one is grateful, to anchor the mind in a state of appreciation and deter it from non-essential desires. In addition to gratitude, Stoicism teaches the virtue of simplicity. This means prioritizing essential values and minimizing the pursuit of excessive material wealth or status. Marcus Aurelius emphasized living according to nature, which involves stripping away excess and focusing on what is necessary for health and basic well-being. By reducing dependence on external sources of happiness, Stoics achieve a more sustainable and resilient sense of joy, which is less vulnerable to life's fluctuations. The practice of gratitude and simplicity is not merely about self-denial, but about gaining freedom from insatiable desires. It helps individuals focus on what truly matters: ethical living, personal growth, and the well-being of others. This Stoic practice also encourages environmental awareness by advocating for a minimalistic lifestyle that reduces consumption and waste, thereby contributing to a more sustainable world. By integrating the practices of gratitude and simplicity into daily life, individuals can experience profound shifts in their outlook and behavior. These practices help to foster a sense of inner peace, reduce anxiety about the future, and promote a more harmonious relationship with the environment and society. Through the Stoic lens, we can see that a simple life enriched with gratitude is not only feasible, but also deeply fulfilling. 4. Death and acceptance of life's impermanence. Stoicism confronts one of the most universal human concerns: the inevitability of death. Rather than fearing the end of life, Stoicism teaches acceptance and even appreciation of mortality as a natural part of existence. This perspective helps individuals live more fully, with an acute awareness of life's fragility and a focus on the present moment. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised his followers to keep death in mind at all times, not to induce fear, but to enhance the appreciation of life. He argued that remembering our mortality can lead to a deeper sense of urgency and purpose, driving us to live with virtue and integrity without wasting time on trivial concerns. This Stoic practice is known as memento mori, a Latin phrase that means "remember you must die." By frequently reflecting on this reality, one can prioritize what truly matters, reduce procrastination, and seize the day with zest and dedication. Moreover, Stoics believe in embracing the concept of sympathia, the interconnectedness of the universe, which includes the cycle of life and death. This belief fosters a humble acceptance of one's role in the larger scheme of things, diminishing the egocentric view that often exacerbates the fear of death. Recognizing that we are part of a greater whole can provide comfort and a sense of belonging, easing the existential anxiety associated with the thought of death. Stoicism also encourages the practice of reflecting on the impermanence of everything around us. This includes not only our own lives, but also the ephemeral nature of relationships, possessions, and achievements. This reflection is intended to cultivate detachment and resilience, helping individuals cope with loss and change more gracefully. Accepting impermanence allows us to live more adaptively, appreciating each moment and person with the recognition that they may not be around forever. Through these teachings, Stoicism provides a framework for dealing with one of the most challenging aspects of human life. By accepting and even valuing the impermanence of life, Stoics find a path to tranquility and contentment. They learn to live each day as if it were both their first and their last, embracing life's experiences with open arms and a calm heart. This acceptance does not diminish the joy of living. Rather, it enhances it by infusing every moment with meaning and depth. 5. The practice of reasonable self-discipline and moderation. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of reasonable self-discipline and moderation in all aspects of life. These principles help strengthen inner fortitude and contribute to a more harmonious and balanced existence. In Stoicism, self-discipline does not mean harsh restrictions or denial of pleasures, but rather the development of the ability to manage one's desires and impulses. Stoic teachings suggest that true satisfaction comes not from external sources, such as material goods or social recognition, but from the ability to live in accordance with one's personal beliefs and values. This includes the idea that moderation helps avoid excesses, and opens the way to deeper self-awareness and life satisfaction. One practical exercise in Stoic self-discipline is abstinence. This can manifest as periodic refraining from certain pleasures to remind oneself that happiness does not depend on external conditions. Such practices not only strengthen willpower, but also help cultivate gratitude for what one already has and foster a more mindful approach to consumption. As we apply Stoic principles, we not only face life's adversities with increased resilience, but also enhance our ability to contribute positively to our communities. Stoicism teaches that the individual's well-being is interconnected with the well-being of the community. By practicing virtues like justice and temperance, we not only improve ourselves, but also influence the world around us in beneficial ways. Moreover, Stoicism is adaptable to each person's unique circumstances, encouraging a personalized approach to virtue. This flexibility allows Stoicism to be a guiding philosophy for people from diverse backgrounds and lifestyles, promoting a universal message of peace, understanding, and resilience against the challenges of life. In conclusion, embracing Stoicism can transform how we perceive the world and interact with others. It fosters a life of fulfillment, centered on meaningful achievements and deep personal contentment. As we continue to explore and integrate Stoic practices into our daily lives, we build a legacy not just of survival, but of thriving, a testament to the enduring power and relevance of Stoic wisdom. As we incorporate Stoic principles into our daily actions and decisions, we cultivate a robust inner landscape capable of withstanding the flux of external events. This inner fortitude is not born out of isolation or indifference, but from a profound engagement with the world, characterized by mindfulness and ethical integrity. Stoicism thus becomes a dynamic philosophy that actively engages with life's complexities rather than withdrawing from them. The universal applicability of Stoic philosophy also lies in its call for introspection and personal accountability. It challenges us to question our assumptions about success, happiness, and our roles in society. By emphasizing the importance of self-awareness and control over one's reactions, Stoicism empowers us to lead lives that are not only reactive to external conditions, but proactive in creating meaning and value from within. Ultimately, Stoicism offers a compelling antidote to the chaos of modern life. It provides a blueprint for living with serenity and purpose in the face of uncertainty and stress. The principles of Stoicism do not promise an easy life, but they offer a meaningful one, grounded in the pursuit of virtue and the cultivation of a resilient spirit. By revisiting the wisdom of the ancient Stoics, we find practical guidance for enduring life's trials, enhancing our relationships, and living with a deep sense of satisfaction. The path laid out by Stoicism is one of continuous growth, where each challenge is an opportunity for development and each moment a chance to practice virtue. In embracing Stoicism, we find not just a philosophical system, but a way of life that enriches our existence and elevates our capacity for joy and contribution. This enduring relevance of Stoicism in the modern era underscores its timeless appeal and practical utility. As we navigate an ever-changing world filled with uncertainties and complexities, the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance serve as beacons guiding us toward a balanced and ethical life. These virtues are not static. They evolve with our experiences and grow through our deliberate practice and reflection. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us the art of living in agreement with nature, both our own nature and the world around us. This alignment encourages us to seek harmony within ourselves and with the environment, advocating for a life that respects natural limits and fosters sustainability. The Stoic commitment to living virtuously includes being mindful of our impact on the planet and striving for a lifestyle that supports ecological balance. The application of Stoicism extends beyond individual practices into the realm of community and societal engagement. Stoics recognize that true happiness and fulfillment are achieved not in isolation, but through active participation in the welfare of others. This aspect of Stoicism can inspire contemporary movements for social justice and community building. providing a philosophical foundation that promotes empathy, fairness, and altruistic behavior. In embracing Stoicism, we embrace a way of life that is both reflective and active, personal and communal, rooted in ancient wisdom, but fully engaged with the challenges of the modern world. The journey of incorporating Stoic practices into our lives is both transformative and enriching, offering a path to a more meaningful and centered existence. As we continue to explore Stoic teachings, we not only enhance our own lives, but also contribute to a more just and compassionate world. The profound adaptability of Stoicism also encourages an inclusive view of diverse life experiences. It teaches that wisdom can be found in the face of adversity, and that true growth comes from embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. This perspective fosters resilience, allowing individuals to navigate life's inevitable hardships with grace and fortitude.